Okay, Jay, what are we seeing here? Where are you?
Oh, Australia, United States. I can do several different things. You got me moving around. That's Morocco. That's in the Moroccan desert. That's in Australia. That's Australia. That's Australia. That's Australia. That's Morocco.
So needless to say, he has lots of frequent flyer miles. This man, how many days out of the year do you travel?
Usually 40 weeks a year. This year, I took a little, I didn't travel quite as much as I did, but when I did, they were really concentrated trips. I mean, like massive, concentrated. But I tried to slow down a little bit. I have a request from a certain person in my life.
Okay, I do want to remind everybody this is the final hour of the 23rd anniversary, and in honor of the anniversary, we're doing a flat $5 shipping. So it is all you can buy from J. King, and it's only $5 to ship it. So even if you were buying like 10 pieces, 20 pieces, 100 pieces, it's only $5 to ship. So really, every time you shop, you're saving money because of that shipping spree. Okay, we're gonna start things off with one of the hottest things going the entire anniversary. We have about 1,000 total of our turquoise inlay or our amber inlay. You decide, do I want Baltic butterscotch amber back with the Ukrainian honey amber, 30 to 50 million years old, or do I want this beautiful, beautiful Mongolian turquoise? And I want to show you all, so you decide which gemstone you want, and then do you want small, medium, or medium large? Small, medium, and the amber is sold out. We have 300 left in the small, medium, and the turquoise. We have medium, large, in both. But the amber, even in the medium large, is almost gone. My point to you is, no matter what your wrist size, because I have a tiny wrist, this is the medium large. So you can wear either one. It just depends on if you want it to fit a little tighter or not. So while we've got both in the turquoise, small, medium, and then we've got the medium large in the amber, but we sold this originally at $229. And at $229, you loved it. It was a big customer pick.
At $229, it was a fabulous deal.
Right, because look at the silver. I'm gonna show you all. Look at how much silver. What would the silver alone?
Just the silver.
In this cost. But then to do this inlaying, Jay, you have a handful of people who can do this perfection in inlaying, right?
Okay, if you look at the inlay too on this, if you look at this, this is three-dimensional. I want you to kind of put yourself in my place, because we are the manufacturers. Think about this, okay, it's round. Do you see on that from the side? Do you see how these are set? Look, that turquoise is all the way, this is solid. These aren't, this isn't backed or anything like that. Those are solid inlay pieces. You don't see any gapping here. You don't feel any gapping. We have what they call this nail test. If you even feel any rough edge, this is smooth. But there's no gapping on the side. They have to custom fit. Each one of those is custom ground on the bottom so that it perfectly fits. Each one of them is hand set, hand cut. They take a Dremel to do that. Do you realize that at this price, here again, we're the manufacturers. That's our stick. That's what we do. When we bring you a value, the original value on this was a screaming deal. The people who bought it got an unbelievable deal. They decided that they needed to clear these out and do a clearance price on it. Look at the quality of the turquoise, and again, that comes from Mongolia. It comes from near the Turquoise Hill deposit. So even the turquoise is unique and different, and it has the whole ombre effect, the multicolor of that one deposit. But what's amazing on this, if they came to me tomorrow and said, Jay, I want you to just make me a silver bangle, and I want it in this shape, and I want that opens up, the clasp on this with the magnetic. Do you realize that just the silver alone, if I did no inlay, no labor, no anything, I still couldn't even sell that at what they're selling this for.
Is that amazing?
This is probably all, as the manufacturer, as the designer of this, I'm telling you, in January 1st, all the shows that I've done, this is probably, if not, I would say it's absolutely the best screaming deal that we've had all year.
I would say that's true.
I would say it is the #1 screaming deal, especially in what makes it so crazy is this was the very first time we've ever done amber in this. We have done it in turquoise before, sold out, but never that turquoise. But it is totally, totally unbelievable. It's the top, in the top 3 bracelet designs that I've done in my lifetime.
You
That's
know what, I'm gonna grab, we
I've
only
done.
have about 100 of the Ombre Amber necklace, but I'm gonna grab that for you because we do have a necklace. I wanna show you this too. This is a magnetic closure, so it is super easy to put on, super easy to get off. I mean, you literally open this and it closes itself. Now remember, okay, on the Amber, I wanna give everyone an update. The Amber, by the way, we're gonna talk about that. Amber prices are through the roof, and we're giving you true amber. That's 30 to 50 million years old, Jay. Not like some of the things that other people are selling that they call amber. This is real amber. Real quickly, I want to double check with my producer how many of the amber. I know the small, medium sold out, so we have medium, large in the amber. And as I said, if you want the amber, I normally would wear the small medium, but the medium large is fine too. So Jay, tell us, I mean, there are differences when it comes to amber.
Here's the deal with the amber. Like, okay, so you see the butterscotch color in there? Okay, that's Baltic amber. That came from the Baltic, although the Baltic amber has the other colors also. But the butterscotch amber, we don't get it in the Ukrainian deposit. We only get it in the Baltic deposits. Which they dive for. Here's what's crazy. In any given year, less than 5% of the amber rough material that we buy is the butterscotch color. It is the most sought after. It is the most expensive. We wanted the butterscotch color, so we had to use the Baltic amber in that. Then we have the Ukrainian amber. In this, you see it's the cherry amber, and then you got like the cognac or the golden amber, and then you've got the butterscotch in this. It's an ombre effect. You have the same thing in the you've got the ombre effect in the bangle bracelet. The thing with amber, it's all about supply and demand. There's a huge demand for it worldwide, just like the blue turquoise. There's a huge demand for it worldwide. It's not a local demand, it's a worldwide demand. And there's very little supply. And so in the last 5 years, the cost of the rough materials every year it's gone up almost 5 times. So something I used to pay, let's just say I don't pay, but let's just say for instance, 5 years ago I paid $1 for a gram. Now I'm paying $5 a gram. That's how much it's gone up.
Okay, couple hundred left in the amber. We have a little bit more than that in the turquoise. And remember, tons of silver. Expertise required to inlay this. We sold this at $229. It was appraised at basically $350. You're getting it for $119, and then on top of that, if you want to use that charge card, if any charge card we accept, it's $23.98. If you want to use your HSN charge card, it's under $20 to get it home. And if you don't have that HSN charge card, you can call. You're going to get instantly approved. You could take another $20 off. This would be $99. We're going to say hi to Jan in New Jersey. Jan, welcome to HSN.
Thank you for taking my call. And Jay King, you are the king of jewelry designs as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I bought the inlay bracelet yesterday along with 5 other items, and I'm so excited tonight to get that Tyrone beautiful
turquoise necklace. That is just, when you get it, it's amazing. And they're truly one-of-a-kind designs.
And Jan,
truly.
you said you ordered this bracelet yesterday. Which one did you order, the amber or the turquoise?
Absolutely, the turquoise. I bought 2 different turquoise rings yesterday, and I bought another turquoise ring that just came on. So I'm sure I'm going to be able to mix and match all of the different designs, and these are all my Christmas gifts.
What did you love about the bracelet? What made you decide on this bracelet?
She bought rings.
It's very unique.
Oh, she bought the rings.
I love that it has the hinge, and I love that it has multicolors, and you can't beat that value. Regular over $300, my goodness.
Yeah, are you kidding? I mean, just the silver alone. You couldn't even build it for the silver alone.
It's, like I said, you are the king of design, Jay King.
Well, thank you.
Jan, thank you, thank you. You enjoy.
I can't wait. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike. Sorry we couldn't get to you sooner. Thank you.
Okay, if you want these, very, very limited. I will update you before the end of the show, but we expect every single one to go.
These could never even be repeated, right? You'll never, ever see them at that price again.
I'd love to tell everybody
never
how many have been sold and how many we have left, if we could do that. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. well, you know what? Sooner or later, we'll tell everybody how many have been sold and how many we have left. Okay, then the matching necklace is also available for you. This is $140 down from $160.
And these were made at the same time the bracelets were made, and they were made to complement or be part of a suite of designs. So if you're worried about them going back to each other, they won't. They were actually made out of the same rough stock.
And there's 30 of the ambers, there's a couple hundred of the turquoise, both at incredible values, and they are on 5 flexible payments as well. How many of the bracelets have been sold and how many do we have left, was the question. Over 2,000 have been ordered. Okay, but in the amber, we have, okay, final couple hundred left, a little bit more than that in the turquoise. We will update you as we go along. Okay, we're gonna move next, Jay, because we've got like 40 minutes left of your big anniversary, 23 years.
23 years.
Let's talk about that bowl.
Yeah, 23 years. If you think about it, and Connie and I were talking about this the other day, because Connie and I we kind of grew up together on the air. You know,
well, one of us.
Well, you know, Buzzy wasn't even born.
No,
I mean,
I wasn't even married. No,
you weren't even married.
No,
she was just a cute blonde chick out there on the move, you know. But you know, my daughter Kiana, she was 13, and my son was 11.
That's crazy.
My daughter now has two. I have 2 granddaughters, and they both have careers. They're both married. Which is, you know, it's
so
just
they're
phenomenal.
Getting older, but you're staying the same, right, Jay?
I don't know about that. When you start having, you know, grandchildren make you a little bit younger, but children make you older,
yes,
I think.
They do. I agree with that. Okay, we have the final few of your bowl. This is the brand new limited edition.
Yeah, and these all are made, you can see, and the same thing with this. They're all rough hewn. You know, have that beautiful lip on them. These are all custom made by an artist friend of mine in Scottsdale, Arizona. What makes this so unique and this is so special, and here again on these bowls, there's no 2 of these that will be identical, okay? They're all gonna be uniquely different in their own right. They are very limited. This is Wild Horse. This material comes out of his private collection, and it came from the same copper mine in Globe, Arizona, where the Sleeping Beauty turquoise was mined. And so this was mined at least 10 years ago, if not 20 years ago. And it came from his private collection. Normally, this material you'd see in cabochons, you'd see it in necklaces, you'd see it in really high-end silver, because it has that painted, they call it Wild Horse because it almost has that painted pinto look to it.
Gorgeous.
Isn't that gorgeous?
But it's all natural. Well, we're going to show you now, brand new, anniversary priced, only airing of the entire visit, this gorgeous cross that we took from $179 to $154. The matching earrings are $89. Wow, you want to talk about stunning color, crystal clear color. The earrings, by the way, are $17.98 on FlexPay. I can't believe those are $89. Look at all the silver. And then the cross, we're doing that on FlexPay for $30.98. But if you're not familiar with Azure Peaks, Jay, tell us where Azure Peaks comes from.
Okay, this is a small deposit in Mongolia, and this is all the top, what I call AA or AAA grade material that we get out of this deposits. We don't get a lot of it. It's a very, very small mining operation. It was one of the very first, after Mongolian Mountain in Longview. It was the third mine that we actually started doing business with. I will tell you this on these, okay? I hand-selected, I hand-picked all the material. I went through and hand-picked every single cabochon that are in these designs. I laid all of these out. And that's a lot of work because normally I don't work, okay? I just go do the easy part of it. I show up. I don't, and I go find things, but I don't work as hard as a lot of people do normally. So I just tell you, there was a lot of labor of love, and it really gave me a reality on, you know, grading and selecting.
Jay, something I never thought I would see, though.
This is
Nakasari turquoise.
Unbelievable. Remember we used to do this?
Yes.
Okay, this comes out.
So that's Nakasari. Nakasari. The pendant is Nakasari. The ring is Nakasari. This is Azure Peaks.
That's Azure Peaks.
But we took this necklace from $329 to $279. It's on FlexPay at $55.98. We have 80 of them. It's because of this right here. The ring, we have at $150. But these are among the biggest pieces I've seen you do in Nakasari. But explain why that's such a big deal.
You can't get this material. You haven't been able to get it for over 10 years. The only reason, why now you're sitting there and you're going, well, if you can't get it, then why am I seeing this? The reason you're seeing this, I found some guy who's like me that had this in his private collection. He was getting older and he just decided to cash in. And we were just thrilled when we got the phone call. I went, I bought it all. I was able to negotiate a fairly decent price on it, but this is the creme de la creme. If you're a turquoise collector and you don't have Nakasari, and here again, this isn't one of those renewable resources. You just don't see it. I was amazed that he had what he did. Now, he didn't have thousands of pounds. He had a couple hundred pounds and of this really super high grade like that.
Yeah.
We bought it all. And whenever we can do a necklace, we can do a few caps. That's all we're going to do.
And they're always smaller pieces. For this, it's the person who
we had to take the big
best
big
of the
nuts.
best. But now our showstopper, take a look. Okay, here we go. If you love turquoise, and who doesn't, we now have the ultimate wear with everything, work with everything, beautiful multicolor Azure Peaks mixed with Hubei, mixed with Mongolian turquoise necklace. Now, you're seeing it there on Val. She has it twisted. I actually have it just nested together, so either way you want to wear it. This was appraised at $240. We're supposed to do it at $164, Jay. We are doing it for $139. It's $27.98 on your charge card. But when this hit hsn.com, people started saying, I've got to have it. By the way, the matching bracelet is $79, so it just speaks to the value of this gorgeous necklace. Not that I don't want you to get them both, but my point is, if this is $79, this should be $200, $300. We're doing that for only $139. But I love that you're not only giving us different turquoise, you're taking us, to China. You're taking us to Mongolia. You're taking us, it's just around the world to gather these different colors.
So you've got 3 different mines. And 2 of these mines are closed. That you can't even get the material even if you wanted to. This came out of my private stash, my personal stash. I sat around. I went back. I go in, and I was going through the warehouse, and I was looking at all the different. And these aren't chips. These are actually flats. These are nugget flats. They're not chips. And so we went through. I started laying out all the colors, and I thought, well, this is really cool. I'm going to do an ombre effect on turquoise, and I just love it.
Me too.
And look at Val, how she did this. She torsaded it. It's a great, like as a torsade. I love how Connie has it here too, where it just lays out. So you're making one purchase. You're getting not only those 2 looks, but think about this. Then you can adjust the height because it comes with a 2 3/4 extension. These are the kind of things where, honestly, to tell you the truth, I like to use this particular material. Could I do this look again? Probably I'd have to do it with different turquoises though.
Right.
There's 2 of these that you're seeing the last hurrah, unless maybe just like the Nakasari that you just saw. Maybe somebody's like me and they had their little stash, their hoard, and then they decide to give up on it. In most cases, to be honest with you, I can sell my rough material in a lot of cases, for a lot of the different turquoises I have, I could sell it for more than I could get out of any design just by selling the rough. I don't do that because it would kind of kill it for us, right? I want to have things that you show that that are unique and different that other people can't get. But I just love this look. I think this is such a stunning look. It's really cool. And I will tell you, if you're, and again, I grew up in New Mexico. Those are my stomping grounds. We're still based out of Albuquerque. I will guarantee you, my whole life, I can't, like we would go to social functions, we would go out, or even be in a restaurant. Somebody walks in and they have something like this and they're just draped in turquoise and they've got that. You watch. Even in New Mexico, where people wear turquoise, right? You'll see heads turn. Everybody will look, and they'll turn and they'll look, and they'll just, because you're just dripping. It's just kind of like, almost like that waterfall effect.
Look at this back too with our $119 multicolor inlaid turquoise bracelet, because it looks absolutely fantastic. So if you got that bracelet, or if you're thinking about getting that bracelet, look at this back. This just kind of gives you an idea of how everything is going to work back together, and you start getting those building blocks in your jewelry collection. That was $229. We're doing it for $119, so more than $100 off. But we're going to say hey to Linda in Texas. Linda, welcome to HSN.
Hello. I've been wanting to buy things while I'm on hold, but I wanted to speak with you because I'm just in love with everything that I've gotten so far.
Oh, this is so cool. How you doing, Linda?
Well, I'm trying not to spend $2,000 again tonight, but I have bought your blue opal, your last night I bought all kinds of different combinations of your dream blue opal, and the Labradorite, and the Tyrone turquoise, and I mean the list goes on.
Well, you know, that blue opal, I'm so glad that you got that, because, you know, that material, you know, after we did that project, we have literally zero left. I mean, I've got maybe a couple kilos of it left. So I just love that material, and that is so rare. I mean, so rare. In my lifetime, only 3 times have I found blue opal.
Well, I got the bracelet, and I got the ring, and I got 2 of the necklaces, and I'm so glad, because I had a feeling that I won't have a chance to get those again, and they just looked wonderful. And I had a quick question for you on your blue lace agate. I bought a couple of pieces last time around, but I was hoping there might be some left with a big pendant, because I bought 2 of the marquee pendants, and I was wondering if there's any chance you might have any more of that material.
You know, Linda, I'm really, the thing with the blue lace agate, like, you know, I explained, is the lacing, right? And all that material, I bought that material over 10 years ago. Are you wanting a big pendant? Is that what you want?
A big pendant, because the 2 necklaces I bought, I wanted to make earrings out of the marquee pendants, because they were just the size I like for earrings. So I bought 2 of the necklaces, and I was hoping for just somehow like a big pendant on that blue lace.
I tell you what I do. We're already designing. We're already through almost the first quarter. We're working on second quarter right now for 2019. So I'll make a note of that. And I know you're a great customer, and you know, I'll see what I can do. Okay, I'll see if I can make a big standalone.
I know you have to speak with other people. That had a quick. Have you ever done pink kunzite?
Kunzite, yes. At one time, yes.
We did morganite too.
And morganite, both, yeah.
Yeah,
so thank you so much.
Okay,
thank
Linda.
You, Linda.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna go back to this, because in the necklace, we're down to the last few hundred of the necklace. I do wanna remind you it's adjustable from 18 down to 20 3/4 of an inch in the length. But I love it, because you literally are gonna be able to wear with anything, Jay.
Well, you know, here's the cool thing, and here's the cool thing with turquoise. You know, turquoise is become a worldwide phenomenon.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
You know, turquoise at one time, you know, and I say, you know, I say it like it's ancient history or something. I am old, but I'm that old. When I first started my business in my 20s, right? By the time, you know, when you first start out, you just first start out. But by the time I was 25, 26, 27, then I was really, you know, was kind of getting a name, right, and getting a market. But I used to call people, and you know, my thing was traveling, and I used to call people and say, you know, I'm going to be in your area. Would you mind if I come in and see you? And they would say, where are you from? And I would say, you know, I'm from New Mexico. And you know, I have a lot of contemporary turquoise designs, and they say, oh no, we don't do that, right? Yeah. Because it was only like Southwest. And then now, okay, then it moved into Europe, and then all the big time designers started using it. But I'm telling you now, I literally travel the world, and there is turquoise for sale in places I never thought.
Well, and
I'm talking even high-end Dubai.
That's it.
Places like Dubai.
Yeah.
I mean, high-end. High-end. So turquoise is anything you get in turquoise. I guess what I'm saying is it's going to be, especially if you buy from us, it's real, it's a value, and it's always going to be in style.
Well, and you have sources that literally no one else does.
Well, I have sources that are very exclusive, that we're fortunate in the fact that we have those contacts that we can actually buy, still get rough, and we get quality rough, and we actually have the ability, thank goodness, to buy and stock it. So we can, anytime we do find it, we keep stocking it.
Okay, we're gonna do a last call on this. If you would like it, we're gonna mention that we do have a ring that would go back with this perfectly. The matching ring is actually Iron Mountain Turquoise, and we took that from $99 to $84.90. So if you'd like a great looking ring, it goes with this, but it honestly goes with pretty much anything that you have in turquoise. You can see it stands up off of the finger. That's available for you as well in the matching ring at $15 off, but it is last call with just, I think, 60 or so of those available. But we gotta show you something that I don't think until last year Jay had ever done here at HSN, and when
No, I'd never even done it at all.
Right.
Yeah, first time ever.
And when you did, oh my goodness, the hoopla surrounding this and the way it went almost immediately, these are emeralds.
And it's an ombre, so it goes from the
Yeah,
really dark green,
the really light.
medium green, light gray.
that.
So this is emerald, but it's really super dark.
Yeah,
it's
but
looking
look at that.
black, but it's really just dark green.
Yeah, that's true emerald green at the bottom. Think Wizard of Oz, Emerald City, but look as it goes up. We're doing this at our best price. Now, when we launched this and sold it at $229, we sold all 2,200 that Jay brought in immediately. One show, they were gone. Today, we have 500 back for the holidays. We tried to get back, I think the planner said we tried to order 3,000 of these.
They did.
We got in 500.
And this
So
is Brazilian.
we took this from $229 to $149. That's $80 off, the best price we've ever offered. It's under $30 on your charge card. If you are looking for precious gemstones, real emeralds, and I mean carat after carat after carat of real emeralds, I just wish we had more. There is a big chance that that may not even make a full presentation. So if you want emeralds and you missed it when it was on before, we have it for you. Okay, now we're gonna talk pink tourmaline. I'm gonna grab this, I'm gonna put it right in the middle of the table. This is a big customer pick. We sold it originally for $149. We're doing it now for $129. It's on FlexPay for you at under $26 to be able to get this home. 6 strands of pink tourmaline. 6 strands of pink tourmaline.
So do the math on that. 129 divided by 6, okay? So is that a crazy deal?
Like $20, 20-some dollars a piece.
And this is natural. This is natural pink tourmaline, and this comes out of Mozambique. This, of all the tourmalines that the different colors that tourmaline comes in, this is one of the rarest. And I will tell you right now, okay, that they're predicting for 2019, and the reason that they know is because of all the different, the fashions that are coming out, and they monitor the color swatches. Pink is supposed to be super hot,
But
especially these hot pinks.
But tourmaline itself is considered an exotic gemstone.
Exotic. And here again, tourmalines, just like sapphires, comes almost in every color of the rainbow. Pink being probably one of the rarest of all the different colors. It's the one. And also to be able to get this where it's all the same color, it's very rare that you actually find pink tourmaline, or you'll find one color in a deposit. And these are they all come in the little crystals. We left the little crystals just like they came. All we did, we took them and we polished them, ground them up, so there's no, ground them down, did edge grinding, so there's no rough edges or anything. I wanted to do this waterfall look. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough big material so I could cut cabochons and maybe do some faceted cabochons or do some cabochons. I thought this was the best use of the material. You get that big, bold look, that waterfall. You're just dripping in pink tourmaline, natural pink tourmaline from Mozambique. It's not heat treated, it's not color enhanced, it's the real deal.
Again, Jay, talk to us about so these actually are mine, just there's no enhancement.
There is no enhancement on this. They're not dyed, they're not color enhanced, and they're not, a lot of the tourmalines, how they do the colors is they do what they call heat treat, where they'll boil them in oil, or they'll do it like an oven process where they cook them at different temperatures for different times, for different periods of times, and it'll change the color on them. This is the natural color of the material. And these are all just little natural crystals the natural pink tourmaline crystals. And all we did was we edge ground them, took a diamond Dremel, drilled them, and then we strung them. But we wanted to give you something big, something bold. You know what, and I looked at one strand, then I looked at 2 strands, and then I just kept adding the strands. Pretty soon when I got to 6, I thought, wow, that's a statement. On Valerie, look at this. I mean, look at when you see that, and that camera's way back from Valerie. Think about the distance that is from Valerie, and you just see it when they first zoom in on her, and then boom, it's right there. It really, truly is a statement piece. And again, pinks are gonna be so hot next year.
Oh, no question. But Jay, this particular style, like we said before, it's that waterfall just dripping. And this is a customer pick at the original selling price, which is $20 more. And tourmaline is not one that we have very often.
It's actually something that I don't just get oodles and boodles of, right? That it's not something that I can just go like this deal right now, like this material. When we went on this buy and we bought from this miner, we bought 5 other different rough materials at the same time. So that was the way that we're even able to get this at the price that we needed to make it affordable so that we could actually do the design. So even if I went back and they had more of this rough material, I couldn't get the deal that I got just by trying to buy, especially when I'm trying to buy their top quality material.
Richest. Well, and you know what? They're telling us this probably is going to sell out. I just want to show you the single strand earrings that we have, which are lovely. The single strand beautiful pink tourmaline earrings are $48.80. So if these are $48.80, I mean, you would think one strand of this might be $129, but you're getting 6 strands. It goes anywhere from 18 inches down to 20 3/4 inches or anywhere in between.
And here again, the value, take $129 divided by 6.
It's
okay.
like $20
so is that crazy?
a piece.
Yeah, it's about $22 a piece.
Did you see that quick math?
You got it. I'm never going to say anything again.
Right, because I was just like a human calculator. I got it so quickly. Okay, so this is final call on this. This is something that people already loved at the original selling price as a customer pick, and now to bring it back today at a great anniversary price. Big congratulations to you. This is another one, like I said about our fire opal last hour. If Jay had just put a gold finding on this and put this in a boutique, a gallery, this would have been a gallery piece. There's no question about it, because that's normally where you see pink tourmaline. We instead have put a beautiful handcrafted sterling silver clasp, the adjustability in the back, and we're able to bring it to you at $129.90. I'm going to give you a quick update on how many we have remaining here. If you would like this, how many do we have left on this one? Okay, maybe we'll get that for you. Oh, well, it's sold out. So there you go. Goodbye. Bye, sweet tourmaline necklace. It is gone. Okay, matching earrings. We'll just give you a quick look at those because they're last call as well. And they're under $50. They're normally $48.80. Today, we're doing them for you for $42.80 if you would like those.
And here again, I don't want to push anybody any direction or anything, but if you want pink the pink tourmaline, you might, and you bought the necklace, you might really, and you can afford it, you're not going to break the bank, you might want to consider getting these if you want to match back to it.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. We've got lots of things to do. About 25 minutes left to shop with Jay for his big 23rd anniversary. We're gonna give you a quick look at some red skin turquoise pieces, more of that high-end, really couture kind of look in a cuff that was appraised at $660. We're doing it for $369. And then Jay, the matching earrings were appraised at $145. Everything is on 5 flex, 6 flex if you're using your HSN charge card. And then keep in mind, we're into the final 25 minutes where you can do that all the J. King you want to buy for only $5 shipping. So it doesn't matter how many pieces you order, it's only $5 to ship them. If they're not familiar with red skin, tell us the story with this.
Okay, well, and here's what's really cool with this, okay? So see the earrings? This is red skin turquoise. So that comes from the original red skin mine. You've actually seen me go down in the mine, right? Where we're descending on a little trolley.
And the
thing
red skin is where? Where is that mine?
It's in, well, it's in China. It's in northern part of China. The original red skin mine, which is this was so highly sought after, it's crazy. I mean, right now, I have very little of the original material left. And what happened was they had the dike break, and it flooded. So there's still plenty of turquoise, but this is over 300 meters down. And it's what it did. It acted just like a big drain. You would have to have scuba equipment to be able to get down there. It's just nothing you can mine. In the cuff bracelet, that's the brand new Redskin. And Valerie, a while ago, she was wearing this, and she had the new Redskin. She had the new Redskin cuff on with the other, and I just thought that looked so cool. Now we're showing, have we gone to the Aqua?
We are. We're moving on to the Aqua, and we're doing the Aqua today at $40 off. This was appraised at $210. We sold it very successfully at $139. Actually sold it out at $139. It is $99, and it's under $20 on your charge card to bring it home for Aqua. Not just any aqua, but beautiful blue, that baby blue. You know, in this price range, you might expect to not even see the blue. It's kind of like you expect barely there, but this is the color that every aqua wants to be. And even at $40 more, this is a huge customer pick. It goes from 20 inches to 22 3/4. You can see there at the very bottom, you have the biggest beads, which are 14 millimeter beads, and they get smaller, going all the way to 7 at the top. But you gotta think, a 7 millimeter aqua is a pretty big aqua because 6 millimeter is the average size pearl. Here it goes from 7 all the way down to 14. This is the March birthstone, but it's also a gemstone that today, when you go into retail stores and you say, can I see your selection of aqua? They may or may not even have any. They say go with blue topaz as an alternative. But if you want aqua, you want aqua. And I love that we've given you the most classic, beautiful, elegant aquamarine necklace that you will wear for a lifetime. But Jay, where did this aqua come from?
Okay.
How did you do this?
Okay, here's the thing with aquamarine, and Connie and I have been together, well, we've been together for 23 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a long-term relationship here. One of the things, and you know, before, and she, even when I first brought this on, I actually launched this with Connie.
Yes.
Not this particular necklace, but we did, when we first launched this aqua, you ought to have seen Connie, she went crazy. And of course, you know, she actually said, I want this for host pick, I want this. She already started designing with it. And the reason is because she understands how unusual and rare it is to get this quality of aquamarine. You just don't see it. Before, all the aquamarine that we had done were mainly side cuts and chips and things like that. Remember, waterfall necklaces. This was the first time that we'd ever offered anything that were actually sculptured or cut beads or freeform beads that were of substance. And we did, we're able to cut cabochons. We did faceted. We did so much with it. The reason is we were able to find this material. This material, it's in very, 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 very far northwestern China, and this is how far out it is. When this particular deposit, this mine, the villagers, they literally, the walk is about 25 miles up this trail, winds up the mountain to where this is. On the other side of the mountain is Pakistan. So it's really, I mean, it's just right on the border. And what's really cool with this, and one of the things I think the reason that it's such a high grade is this is all there's no road into this. There's just a footpath. They literally walk in. It's a footpath up to the mine. It's all done with pry bars. They do it all by hand. So what they do is they walk in there. That's in the winter. That's the path up to it. That's actually the path that they dig up to the mine. And, they can only mine it about 6 to 8 months out of the year.
Because even when the snow melts, the ground is unstable, right?
Well, or if it's frozen and they can't do it. This is the actual mine. And right there, you can see them. That's the mine where they're mining it. And you can see they just work back on that rock face. And then on the top there, you can see they're going down. Now, the reason that I think that you're seeing it, the quality, now that's not all aquamarine. That's host rock. They go through and they find them as crystals in seams, okay? So, but the thing is, think about this and really think about it. They hike back in there. They carry their food, everything that they need to survive for as long as they can. They mine as much as they can. And then they backpack it all back out down to the village, and then they accumulate it until they have enough, and then they can commercially, you know, get a buyer to come up and who buys it, and that's who we get it from. So think about this. Are you going to make that walk all the way down with bad quality stuff?
Oh my gosh.
No, would you do that?
You're getting the good stuff.
No, so
if you're going to walk up there and
yeah.
walk down, you're getting the good
You're
stuff.
only taking the best of the best.
But Jay,
and that's why I think you get this grade of Aqua.
Oh yeah, but then to get these size beads, and you've heard Jay talk about this before, the piece of rough that you have to start with to get these beads, I mean, and then to do it all at $99.
Right, and to tell you the truth, even on this, and Connie will tell you this, that the biggest waste of the material to cut any bead that you do is to cut a round bead. Because you literally, and I want you to think about this, it's like, it doesn't start off as round. It starts off as you cut it like think about a sugar cube. That's what it looks like. You block it out. We call that blocking it out. We block it out, the bead for the size that we want to do. They actually drill that in the center with a diamond Dremel, and then it goes through where they actually have a process where they run it back and forth. It goes through a lapidary process that rounds it off. So all of that turns to dust. So you lose all of that material. So, you know, when you cut these, you lose so much. You lose over 70% of the material on your first cut. But what makes this really, really stunning, what makes this amazing, amazing, amazing is the color. And again, this is all natural, the natural color. There's been nothing done to this to change the color. This is how Mother Nature made it.
Okay.
And that's the key thing.
You know what? We're going to run out to the phone lines. If you're on board, you're definitely getting this. We're going to count you down, but we're going to say hi to Gail in Massachusetts. Gail, welcome into HSN.
Good evening.
How you doing?
So nice to listen to both of you with this necklace, considering I bought the pink, beautiful pink necklace that you had on.
The pink tourmaline is amazing.
Oh,
incredible.
It hit the screen and I went crazy. We used to have friends that lived in Arizona and brought turquoise now and then, you know, as a gift for the house or whatever. And this pink I have never seen. And it came on and I went crazy. I couldn't get the phone fast enough. It just is so beautiful.
Well, and you know, Gail, there aren't a lot of natural pink gemstones. So
yeah, really, Mother Nature doesn't make very many natural pinks.
I can't wait to get it now.
I can't wait for you to get it either.
And
I think it'll blow your mind.
have you shopped with Jay before, Gail?
Excuse me?
Have you shopped with Jay before?
Oh, no, I don't. I've watched a lot. You know what? I can't remember.
Well, you know what? I'm just glad we finally got something that you love. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm really tempted with this blue one because it's an excellent price, and that's beautiful too.
That's natural
And
Aqua.
I can tell you, Gail, from just my personal opinion, first off, it's customer pick at $40 more. People loved it. It's stunning.
I'm going to have to sing Merry Christmas to myself.
Oh, well, Merry Christmas.
And my birthday's right in January, so I can sing Happy Birthday along with it.
There you go.
Right.
You can
Gail,
even combine them
thank
together.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Gail. Thank you.
Bye-bye. And remember, too, $5 to ship all your J. King, so it doesn't matter how many items you buy. It's only $5 to ship everything that you're ordering from Jay, even if it's 20 items, 10 items, whatever. It's only a flat $5 fee. Now, we've got a minute to shop on our Red Sea Bamboo Coral Necklace. Was $104. Jay, we're doing it for $54.90 and under $11 on your charge card for real coral. I know, right?
I know, how crazy is that? Okay, and not only that, this is faceted. Very little of the coral material. See that? Look at the bling. Just roll this. Look at the bling you're gonna get from this. And this is a power color. I mean, look at the color of this. It's almost like that cherry red. I love this. This is powerful. It's energy. But think about the price of this. And here again, it's a clearance price. You know, we do great prices because you're dealing directly with the manufacturer. But when they're doing these clearance prices, you literally, and I want to reiterate, literally, you couldn't even, in most cases, purchase the rough stock, the rough materials, and the findings to be able to do that.
Okay, we've got a quick look at this. This
cool.
is our Spiny, Oyster, and Turquoise necklace that we took from $269 to $159, so that's $110 off. The matching earrings are $65 off, but it's just a real quick 1 minute little look for you. Just a great way if you're looking for something super distinctive. You really want a personality piece? Well, Spiny Oyster is exactly that. And that's what Jay started really his business in with Spiny Oyster so many years ago, and a lot of you love that. Okay, but we've got to move to my necklace because we are 15 minutes till the end of the big anniversary. Last hour, we had so many of you who said, I just couldn't make it through because we were that busy. This is antique Tyrone turquoise, goes from 19.5 down to 23 inches in the length. Huge customer pick at $189 because most people have never had the pleasure of having the opportunity to own Tyrone turquoise at any price. So at $189, it was amazing. Appraised at almost $300. Today, we have the final few that will ever exist, and we're doing it for $139. It's on FlexPay for you at $27.99. Now, I will stress, if you don't have an HSN charge card, you could call, you could get your HSN charge card, get instantly approved. You could take another $20 off this, so this would be like $119. But either way, you could also do extra flex if you had that HSN charge card. Jay, this is one of the most magnificent looking necklaces. So let's say it weren't even Tyrone. Let's just say this were, you know, an average turquoise. Just for the way it looks, it's beautiful. But then couple that with the fact that if we wanted to try to go back and get enough turquoise to replace this, it would never happen because there's so little coming out of Tyrone, the Tyrone mine in New Mexico, and a lot of people want to get American turquoise. This is perfect, but I just wish we had more. It will never be back again when it's sold out.
It will absolutely, there's no way. And right now, to be honest with you, we went all in. You know, I'd always, like before when we did Tyrone, if you think about it, we maybe did a pair of earrings, or maybe we'd do a pendant, or we'd do a ring, right? They came to us, they approached us, they wanted us to do Tyrone, they wanted something special. We put everything together that we had. We got it all together. We sorted it all out. We did all the sizing, all the grading. We saw what we had. Then we did about 4 or 5 designs and decided what was the coolest look. Showed them, showed our buyer, okay, what do you know, here's the looks that we could do. She picked this one, or you know, the committee picked this one, they loved it, and we did it and we went all in. So we used all of the material that we had. I literally have maybe a few kilos here or there. I do not have anything where I could even come close to doing this. And I might be able to do a ring or maybe a pair of earrings down the road, but that's it. So this is something that you're just not gonna see again. But if you're a turquoise collector, if you really appreciate the different turquoises, and especially the different American turquoises, that now and then we get, like the old number 8. I mean, all the different turquoises that we've had from America, and all the you know, Sleeping Beauty, all the different things now. You know, in America, when I first started out, and I first started out in the 70s, I bought from over 26 different American mines. Of those mines I purchased from at that time, there's only one still in existence. One. 25 of them are closed. And I wasn't even, I wasn't even buying the Tyrone turquoise. So that's 25 other turquoise mines in America. So if you really, truly love the different types of turquoises, and even the turquoises from around the world, and so many people collect it. This is highly collectible, and this is an American turquoise. And besides the Cerrillos turquoise, I believe it's the only other turquoise in New Mexico. I've never heard of another. You know, there's not a lot of turquoise mining in New Mexico. There was Cerrillos at one time, but this is very, very rare and is highly, highly collectible.
And how many do we have remaining of this one? Because I know this will be retired when it's officially sold out. Okay, we have 700 left. Now that doesn't take into consideration the hundreds of people who are shopping online, shopping as they're calling in. So this will probably be it. $50 off the price where it was a big customer pick. I was reading those comments yesterday, Jay, and people were blown away by the colors.
And the look.
That 1,000 sold, that's all in this presentation, all in this 2-hour show that Jay and I have had with you. And I just wish we had more than that. We simply do not. So if you are that collector, because I am, I love turquoise, I love all colors of turquoise, this is simply stunning. You will never be disappointed. I will promise you that. We'll continue to keep you updated, but we're trying to move as much as we can into the anniversary show. So we're gonna move next. Hang in there for your Tyrone turquoise. We're gonna showcase for you next, I think, the Tanzanite. Now, this is gonna be a quick special for you, but this is also a customer pick. Became a customer pick at $225. We're doing it for you at $169. So that means we have taken, let's see, $55 off the HSN price, and we're doing it on FlexPay for $33 and change. But the thing that amazes me about this is the largest necklace in Tanzanite that Jay has ever done.
Biggest beads I've ever done.
The first one that we did was $299, sold out like that. We had one at $199, sold out like that. This is the largest, but yet it is the most inexpensive, and look at that color. When you think of rare and exotic and collectible gemstones, this is a gemstone that was only discovered in 1967, so it's only been in existence since 1967. Introduced in the United States in 1969 by Tiffany and Company. They had the trade agreement. They actually named it for the only place in the world, the very gem-rich East African country from which it came, Tanzania. They named it Tanzanite. And at that time, you had to buy it at Tiffany and Company. Well, all of that changed, but I'll tell you what, today, Tanzanite, every single day, they're going deeper and deeper into the earth. They're yielding fewer and fewer pieces that have any blue to them. They're getting what they call the platinum Tanzanite, the silver Tanzanite. It basically means Tanzanite with no color. If you want Tanzanite, you want color to it. And Jay, I didn't even know. I mean, how in the world did you, because it's not a gemstone that you normally bring us. How did you bring Tanzanite?
Okay, you know, like, it's really funny because it's all interconnected. We started getting into sapphires. You know, I always knew where Tanzanite, you know, I've been to Tanzania and I've traveled it a lot. I really never had got a lot of the gem material out of that because that's normally what they have as gem material. I've done a lot of travel in Africa, and especially the southern portion of Africa. You meet one miner, and then they know another miner who knows another miner who knows other miners, and that's basically how we developed this connection. The reason I never purchased Tanzanite before was the fact that even though I knew where to go get the rough, it was always so cost prohibitive,
Sure.
especially this color. And Connie probably, you know, she knows so much about Tanzanite. She actually doesn't need me to talk about this.
No.
She's actually the person that she's very knowledgeable in this. I will tell you this, okay? The first time I got introduced to Tanzanite is I was in Cape Town, and we were going through the jewelry stores down there, and we're just kind of looking around, see what they had available, and I saw Tanzanite. That's where they market it. They don't market it in Tanzania. And a necklace this size, okay, maybe it would have a gold finding in the back. It wouldn't have a gold extender chain.
Right.
Just a finding, okay? And I will tell you right now, take the original HSN price and put a 0 there, and you might be close. Maybe close. Even today, right now, if you know, sometimes you get spoiled on the values we have. This is very rare, especially, here's the deal, it's not treated, it's not color enhanced. So much of it now, what they're doing is they're taking what they call the platinum Tanzanite or the silver Tanzanite, and they're doing heat treats, and they're doing different enhancement processes to turn it more, it's not this color, but it's more of a purple color, kind of a lilac. But this is the real deal. It's not treated. It's the largest Tanzanite necklace as far as graduated bead necklace that I've ever done. I didn't facet it. I left it smooth because I just wanted a different look in it. But it's highly sought after, and just like Connie says, there's only one area that they actually, in the whole world, that they find this. Tiffany is the one that named it Tanzanite because it was formed in Tanzania, but there's several different miners that have claims on that, but all the claims on it right now, they're experiencing the same thing. They're getting very, very little of this grade.
Okay, Jay, we have moved on. Final item of the entire anniversary, and what a wonderful way to close out 23 years in the celebration here at HSN with something that we could never bring for you again at this price. And we do have the final last call on this, so this will sell out this hour. This was appraised at $345. We sold it very well at $229. Customer pick at $229. It is yours today at $119.90, and on FlexPay $23.98. We have multicolored turquoise, or multicolored genuine amber, and Jay was saying this earlier, just the sterling silver alone, if we were just to, I mean, because this is a thick amount of sterling silver.
If you could feel the weight of this, if you could just feel the weight.
Look at that. Look at how much sterling silver. It's also a hinge style closure, so super easy to get on. Now in the turquoise, we have about 150 of the small medium, then we have about 400 of the medium large. I can wear both. Most people could wear both. It's just a matter of if you want them more snug if you have a smaller wrist, or if you want it a little more loose like a bangle. In the amber, we have 200 total in the medium large. And let's talk about the amber just real quickly, and then we'll go to the turquoise, because the amber is gonna sell out in moments. That is genuine butterscotch Baltic amber. This is Ukrainian amber, but they're both anywhere from 30 to 50 million years old, right?
That's absolutely correct. And the butterscotch amber that you're seeing there is the Baltic amber, because there's no butterscotch in the Ukrainian deposit. But that particular material, the Baltic material, less than 5% of the total yield that we buy any given year. And the Baltic amber, to tell you the truth, they dive for it. So it's every year it's gotten less and less and less. And pretty much this year we got zero. So the only Baltic amber I have left is what I still have left in the warehouse. The Ukrainian amber, we're still getting Ukrainian amber, and it's looking really good. But I'm loving the quality. We're getting really nice big pieces, but we're not getting any butterscotch color. So if you want the butterscotch, you know, I've got a little bit in the warehouse, but nothing where I can do a huge project.
Well, and if you want amber, period. I mean,
and it's only going up. It's not going down.
Yes, and then let's talk about the multicolored turquoise, because this is cool. Beautiful. I mean, you've got blues, you've got greens, you've got some of the brown matrix.
That's all the same deposit. So that's at all in one. It's every different color and matrix that comes out of that one deposit. When we bought that, we did that color combination because I wanted to do something to go back with the amber. And by the way, that's the first time ever that we've done amber. Now, we have done turquoise before, but we never did it with this turquoise. We did it with a different turquoise. Originally, when we did them, sold out. And so we did the amber. We wanted to go back with something also very traditional. So we came with this. And this is out of a new deposit that's very close to the Turquoise Hill deposit in Mongolia.
You know, but the funny thing is that almost looks like Kingman right there.
You know what? It's kind of funny that you said that, because do you know it's on the same latitude almost?
But just a long way away.
So, yeah.
But it does.
It does have
right there,
it does
I
a
would
very,
swear
very
that,
different look.
Yeah, it looks like Kingman. So, you know, the nice thing is it's going to, even though it's Mongolian turquoise, it's going to mix back with so many things you have. I know a lot of you are still calling on the Tyrone turquoise. I think we have a couple hundred of those left. But we are closing out the big anniversary, about a minute left.
Try not to miss this, guys.
Yeah.
This is literally the deal of the year so far. Literally the deal of the year. Don't let it slide by. And when they're gone, they're gone. You'll never ever see. Even if I brought them back and made it again in a different material, you'd never see it at that price. You couldn't even buy the silver portion. You couldn't do the silver portion for that price.
And the small, medium, and the turquoise, we have about 70 people. So small, medium will be sold out across the board in just a matter of moments. But you got to remember, I mean, I have a small wrist, and I can wear that medium large. So it just depends. You know, it's going to move around a little bit more, but we can all wear the medium large too. And there you see the magic of it in the fact that it's hinged, you just slap it on and it really closes itself. $23.98, and don't forget, $5 to ship all your J. King. Just $5, no matter how many purchases you've made. You have 5 flex pays, and then you have until January 31st of 2019. So all of October, all of November, all of December, all of January with the extended holiday return. Happy anniversary, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We actually kicked it off and we're ending it.
Thank you, my friend. Adam's up next. Stay with us.
Here's your Merry update for today. Andrew Lessman is here tomorrow, but starting today, you can get free shipping and anniversary pricing on all Andrew Lessman vitamins and supplements. Bundle up this season with Marla Wynn Fashions. Tune in tomorrow to get 4 flex pay on all Marla Wynn coats and sweaters. And don't miss Michael Simon today with his great kitchen gifts from Simon Home. It's time to get gifty. Find your Merry on HSN and hsn.com.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com